So I was talking to my grandmother, and she made a very, very good point that I did not even consider. We're in northern Arizona. It doesn't get quite so hot as southern Arizona, but it still gets very hot. And this is my actually first time keeping fish outside, and we're already running into problems. Grandma mentioned that, you're going to cook the fish outside without any shade. And I was like, no way, it can't be that hot out. But as our little temperature gauge here says, it's already 91. I honestly had no idea it was going to be so hot out already. But I guess it makes sense. It's May. It's almost summertime. So that was just me being just a complete airhead. So I came out here about 2 hours ago, and I tested the water, and it was at 90 degrees. Still is. Okay, it's going down a little. No, it's not. Okay, yes it is. Oh, thank God. Initially, I just scooted this guy over, and it was giving this about half shade, but that wasn't good enough. And then I tried putting that little thing up, and that wasn't good enough. And so now we have this tarp that's meant for keeping out the cold above here. I just stuck these sticks in 2 pots, and I've got them sitting up there. I tried to be fancy and nail it into that wall, but I could not nail through the stucco. And I'm already sweating beads just standing out here for a little while, so now I feel even worse that I left the fish out here without any shade, even if it was only for a few hours. So I have learned my lesson there. And as you just saw, the temperature is already going down, so that is absolutely marvelous. I'm going to have to look into other preferably more nicer looking ways I can cool off this area of the patio and keep it cool. I really would rather the water not get above 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So if we can somehow accomplish that when it's 110 outside, I think we'll have done our job for the summer. Besides saving any other fish, of course, but we definitely need to address this issue first, and I will be addressing it today. I'm at Lowe's, and I've just seen this 125 gallon for $99. That is even cheaper than the 64 gallon that I purchased. Now, obviously, the 64 gallon is meant, like the whole thing is meant to sit on the ground, but this guy, even if I fill it up to here, I'm pretty sure it won't tip over and it'll be okay, because there's enough of like a balance between this side and that side. So I'm tempted to get this because the 64 gallon isn't going to be here for another a week or so. They pushed out the shipping even more, and we're still having issues with that 20 gallon being way too hot. And I want to get the fish in a larger body of water as fast as possible, because even though I've got an umbrella in the cart here, I'm afraid that that's not going to do enough. So I've just talked with Brad, and he agreed. This is made out of the same exact material. It's the exact same thickness. It's made out of polyethylene, and it's 5.08 millimeters in thickness, and so is the other one. So it's almost like, why not? And I could use this later on too, by actually putting it in the ground when we get a house. So yeah, I think I'm gonna buy this big thing. The only thing I'm worried about is that it won't be able to fit in my car. So that will be interesting. We did it. We just got home with the bond. I really hope this is gonna work out and do what we need it to do. I need to go get the umbrella from the car, and I need to take that catnip out front. I don't want to pull it out It's so pretty, especially with the contrast between the lilac colored flowers and the yellow pot. It's just really nice. But I don't necessarily want to invite cats back here anymore, seeing as how we've got fish. So, yeah, I'm gonna take care of all that. I've got to say I am immensely tired. It's been one heck of a day. Okay, it's been a day since I put up the umbrella, and I'm gonna go check out the, let's see how warm this is. So it's 81 degrees outside right now, and it's midday, it's 12 o'clock. Good, the water's 77. That's awesome. So it's about 3 to 4 degrees colder than the outside air temperature. So the umbrella's doing something, and this is all in the sun right now. 75, so it's even cooler. That's awesome. There may not be enough air circulation in this little pond though. Might need to put another air stone in here. Okay, that's awesome. So the umbrella is already doing its job. That is great. Good investment. About $50 for the umbrella and about 30 or 40 for the base. And if it helps keep things cool, that is awesome. But yeah, definitely need to put another air stone in here. And I also purchased some rope to tie around this and this. I'm gonna tie it to the fence so that our umbrella doesn't fly away, because where we live is an extremely windy area, so we need to take extra precautions when it comes to the umbrella potentially flying away. How's that fishy doing? You know, I thought that lump on the side of her there was a raised scale, but now I'm starting to see that it looks more like a tumor, which is unfortunate. Goldfish are prone to getting and growing tumors, so I'm not surprised, but obviously that really stinks because there's no aquatic vet anywhere near me. I could purchase a few things though and try to take the tumor off myself. But I think we're gonna leave that for now, because that would be a lot. gonna be a while before I can actually sex the goldfish. Usually during breeding season, you can tell by dots or stars showing up on a goldfish's operculum and front pectoral fins. An operculum is the gill cover, the circular thing that you see on a fish. But I don't believe those show up unless there's other fish around. So there's only have one fish right now, so I have no idea what sex the fish is. I've been calling the goldfish a she because I've decided that I want to name her Nellie. Ideally, I'd like to give all the rescues names. I feel like naming an animal makes them just that more personable and that more fun and easy to love and hopefully more adoptable. Obviously, I'm not doing adoptions right now. Still gotta fill out that paperwork. If Nilly really does need surgery for that tumor on her side, then obviously she's not going to be able to be adopted until we get that under control. I've gotten vet consultation before from an aquatic vet in California, and honestly, she wasn't very helpful. I've tried to get vet consultation from the aquatic vets here in Arizona, and I didn't have much luck. So I'm probably going to try to reach out again, but worst comes to worst, I'll probably have to do the tumor removal myself. It doesn't look too hard. I know that sounds crazy, but I've seen a lot of people do their own surgical procedures on their fish with success, especially when they research things first and make sure they have a fairly good idea of what they're doing. The Fish Vet on YouTube has some amazing videos about taking care of tumors, so I'll probably look at those. If I were to do this surgery, I wouldn't be doing it for many, many weeks. I'd like to make sure it's actually a tumor first. I'm so thankful that we now have the umbrella and that it's keeping everything at least a few degrees cooler. I filled up the tank a little bit more. I don't want to fill it up too much because I don't want the two ends to sag down because there's supposed to be dirt under those, but I'm hoping that with more water and with this umbrella, the temperature won't hike up too badly. If anyone has any ideas about how to control the temperature of a pond, please do let me know. I'd like to do more for the shade. I'm not sure what else to do other than maybe put some more plants around to try and help keep things cool. Plants help cool things down. Complete crisis averted for right now, but definitely something more needs to be done very soon. The umbrella and purchasing a larger body of water was really just a quick fix. And as the 110 degree summers roll around, or are coming up very soon, I'm definitely gonna have to figure something else out. Can't believe I didn't see this coming. I can't believe I didn't think about this with keeping fish outdoors. Like, come on, it just seems so obvious now. Oh man, I'm not perfect though. I'm trying. So the thing I was hoping wouldn't happen happened. One of the sides fell down because of the weight of the water. I'm hoping that maybe if we put like a block under it, that'll do the trick. Hopefully.